this trade's going to be a little more it's going to be a little more uncertain because just by the things that I know, and you know that I always do three types of analyses at least. I'll do a money flow analysis, I'll do a point and figure analysis, I'll do a general stock chart analysis like this, and then finally I'll do an earnings analysis. Now, I did a point and figure analysis, it gave me no information. I did a earnings analysis, and it said that this year they've been doing well, but still not as strong earnings as I'd like to. Now they still seem valued in a good fashion. Now this chart, what I can see is that, well, at least since 2008, they've been in an uptrend, but they've always had some trouble getting through these levels around the 20 to 30 zone. So this time we're taking a look at the 6-month chart, and right here, see, what am I doing? I'll make my, just want to make my lines as easy to see as possible. And of course I already have the orders in right now. We'll start at the very tip top of this move, draw that down, but that doesn't give us too much help, so I'll make that one a little more opaque or transparent. Just something that we're going to make a note of. And then I'll draw another line from this extreme high and down to the next few extreme highs. Actually, we could even make that better. Just trying to see what will fit this pattern the best. There, that line is very good. And then we draw our bottom line, which will also be blue. And we have 3 touches, 1 touch, 2 touch, no touch on that one, but we have 3 touches on the bottom. Generally, symmetrical triangle will have 5 touches. That's just something I found over the years. And we have a symmetrical triangle here, and to see where we expect it to go, measure from the very bottom, 2250, to the top, which is 2550. Duplicate it, project it from the breakout point, or where we expect, and we expect this to get just a bit over 27, maybe in an extreme move 2750. So that's going to be my target. Now here's what we're looking at. Take a look at these indicators at the bottom, things that I don't like. First, volume has been very erratic during the formation. This is the volume chart that we're looking at in this area. Of course, with this day really skewing the chart. Anyway, the volume, especially in the past few days, has been very sluggish, which I don't like. I like to see a little more accumulation, and I like to see before a breakout the volume at least break the 20-day exponential moving average. So we're not ready for a breakout yet. I don't think this is going to happen tomorrow. Next part, going to the stochastic indicator, which is this is the slow stochastic. I'll also put in the fast one just to see if it gives us a better hint of what we can do. And I'll move that to there. We have the slow stochastic here, and we have the fast stochastic here. The slow stochastic is about to give us a buy signal, and the fast stochastic is a little closer to giving us a buy signal. Once again, the signals were not made yet. Therefore, there's the breakout's probably not going to happen tomorrow. It might happen the next day, though. Finally, the relative strength index, RSI. There's a symmetrical triangle in the price formation. Also, there's a symmetrical triangle in the relative strength index. Now this part gives me a little bit of strength and a little certainty that's going to break to the upside. Why? We have our normal formation, 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch, 4 touch, and right here in this area, and I'll zoom in. Don't worry, I'll zoom out in just a second. Please disregard the first top part of the chart, right here. If I can move this. Well, anyway, that small bottom right there. That is a swing failure. A failure for the pattern to go down and touch the bottom trend line. It's the first time during the pattern that happened. That indicates that there is strength in the price movement. There's a bullish strength within the pattern. Now, note I said almost a buy. Why? I wanted to see it break that trend line. Therefore, we really can't take any of the signals because none of them have happened yet. And actually, I would prefer, if we would take this trade, I'd prefer to actually wait and physically be there when it's breaking out, because if tomorrow there might be a false breakout and then we might have a losing trade. I want to see at least these two buys. I want to see volume accumulation. We don't have earnings for a while, so we're not expecting a big spike or a big event to cause a volatile move. So therefore, I want to be here when we have the breakout. Now I move to the 60-day chart, which will give us some more detail. We can get a basic idea that and once again I'll move these down so I can get a better view of the chart. This trend line is going to be broken around $24.25. Therefore, we're going to set our order at $24.31. That will give enough room to break this trend line. But once again, only set the physical order if you won't be able to beat your computer when it breaks out, because I want to be here when it breaks out, just to make sure that everything is lined up. So our order is $24.31. Our stop, since I miscalculated my earlier entry, our stop is going to be $24. And that's how we're going to enter the trade. Now zoom out again to the 6-month chart. Our target's $27.50. We got that by taking that number, or that measurement, projecting it from the breakout point that we expect, and then we add a little just because it's a nice round number. It might fail. It might not get there. It might get to only 27. So we are... Okay, I need just clear things up. Okay. We're going to enter with a $24.31 stop. I think I made a mistake earlier. $24.31 stop order. And that's to buy. We're going to exit if it closes beneath $24. Note I said close. We're expecting it to get to $27.50. When? Using another technical analysis skill, we expect it to get to there in a kind of slow fashion. So you move this over. We expect it to get there by mid-August. We have a while to wait, and during that time we'll get a dividend. So don't get too excited. This chart has had a long sideways history, so don't expect it to make any crazy volatile moves. Alright, so that's your trade for the week. Remember, only enter when the price confirms our prediction. If you have any questions, feel free to post in the comment box, and thank you for watching.